Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good morning, all of you. Yeah, good morning, all of you. So, screen is visible. Soumya, can you hear me?
Sir, it is visible.
Oh, thank you. Okay, yesterday we have seen this problem. Analyze the portal frame, which is loaded as shown in the figure. Analyze the frame, which is loaded as shown in the figure using factor method. Okay. So in the yesterday's class, we solved the we calculated the gutter factors as well. We calculated the you know column factors. Okay, we calculated the gutter factor as well. We calculated the uh, gutter factors, right? So like this. Okay. So in the step one, we calculated the gutter factors, all joints. So using this formula, gutter factor is equal to sigma kc divided by sigma k, where sigma kc is the sum of relative stiffness of columns at that joint. Sigma k is sum of relative stiffness of all members. Sum of relative stiffness of all members at that joint. So for each gutter, we calculated the gutter factor by considering the joint. Okay, we considered joint A. There we calculated the gutter factor of member AB, and similarly considered the joint P, we calculated the gutter factor of B and BC. So similarly, we consider the joint C, we calculated their gutter factor of CB, gutter factor of CD. So similarly, we considered joint D and we calculated the gutter factor of DC. And we considered joint E, we calculated gutter factor of EF, and we consider F joint, and there we calculated the gutter factor of member FE, FG. Okay. So like that, we calculated the gutter factors. Using the gutter factors at that joint, what we calculated in step two, we calculated the column factors. So what is the relation between gutter factor and column factor? So column factor is equal to 1 minus gutter factor at that joint. So using this relation, by considering a joint we calculated the column factors for the columns which are there in the frame. So AE, BF, right? CG, DH, EA, FB, GC, HD, IE. So IE, we consider IE value is 1 since the joint I is rigidly fixed. Joint I is rigidly fixed. That's why the Gudder factor, the column factor, we assume that as a 1. We assume that as a 1, right? Next, step 3, step 4, we have done step 3, step 4 using the table. So, this is the table. This table you have to draw. In column 1, joint we have to write. In column 2, we have to write the member. In column 2, we have to write the member. And in column 3, the factor values, what you calculated for gutter and column, that we have to write here. Okay, and in step 3 what we have to do, so we have to add or we have to write half value of the either gutter or column factor from the opposite end. So I explained in the yesterday's class, if the member is AB, the opposite end is BA. Okay, so if the member is BC, the opposite end is CB. If the member is CD, the opposite end is DC. So like that, so you have to identify the opposite end, and from the opposite end in the gutter or column factor, half of the value you have to write down. So for DC, CD is opposite end, and for CD, DC is opposite end. So vice versa, you have to take the values of gutter and column factors, what you calculated or what you listed in the table, you have to write at the opposite end. Half of the value you have to write at the opposite end. So column 5 you will get by adding column 3 and column 4 you will get column 5. So in column 5 the total gutter column factor, the total gutter column factor of that particular member you will get. Okay, so original column gutter factor and the value what you have written, you have taken from the opposite end. The total sum you have to write in the column 5. And in column 6, we have to write the stiffness values of each member, which are shown in the figure. So these values are given in the figure. So those values you have to copy and you have to write here in the table respect to the respective member. Okay, for respective member, you have to write respective value of the stiffness, which is shown in the figure, right? So column 7, you will get by multiplying column 5 into column 6. The column 7 will be your gutter or column moment factors. Gutter or column moment factors. So these are very, very important. These are very, very important. So till this we discussed in the yesterday's class. Now we will calculate, we will go further. Uh, we will calculate now. So next step, step 5. Step 5. Okay. Any doubt till? If you have any doubt, please ask me till now. Till now, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay. So next step 5, calculation of column moments. Calculation of column moments. Calculation of column moments. Okay. So before going to calculate the column moments, first we have to calculate the what is the total moment. So total column moments, total column moments for each story. total column moments for each story. Total column moments for each story. So A is equal to capital H into small h divided by sigma C. Okay. So column moments, total column moments. For example, so if you consider a top story, so what is the total column moments in top story? Okay. If you consider bottom story, what are the total column moments for bottom story? You have to calculate first before calculating the column moments in that particular story. Okay, so that we have one relation. A is equal to h into small h divided by sigma c. So where capital H is equal to total horizontal force above the story, total horizontal force above the story. Small h is equal to height of the story considered, and sigma c is equal to sum of column end moment factors. Okay, sum of column end moment factors of that story. Okay, so for example in this problem, okay, so for example in this problem, if you consider top story, capital H is the what is the total horizontal force in that column. So what is total horizontal force in that column? That is 12 kilonewton. So if you consider bottom story, the total horizontal force above the story. So what is the total horizontal force above the story? So if you consider bottom story, 12 plus 24 will be the total horizontal force. So if you consider only top story, this 12 will be the total horizontal force. So that is capital H. And what is a small h? Small h is the height of the story. So if you consider top story, so what is height of top story? 3 meters. So if you consider bottom story, what is height of bottom story? That is 4 meters. So if you consider top story, small h is equal to 3 meters. If you consider bottom story, small h is equal to 4 meters. Next, uh, coming to you know sigma c is the column moment factor of columns in that story. So for example, if you consider this top story if you consider, so what are the columns that we have? We have 4 columns, that is AE, BF, CG, DH. Similarly, EA, FB, GC and HD. Okay, so this is one column, and from here to here you have one column moment factor. So from here to here you have one column moment factor, here to here you have, here to here like this you have column moment factors. Already you calculated these values in table what we have in this. Okay, so in this you already calculated in the column 7 you have Gadar column moment factors. Okay, so see AE. Okay, so see AE is the column. Okay, if you consider top story, AE is the column. So this value you have to write. And EA you have to write this value, column moment factor. Okay, so consider another column BFFB. So BF value, what is BF value? So this value, FB value, what is FB value? FB value. So this value you have to write. So like that, you have to take out all these values accordingly, respective values you have to take, and you have to sum all those values. That will be the sigma c. Okay, sum of column moment factors. Sum of column moment factors. So first of all, we need to identify what are the columns that are there in that story, what you considered. Okay, so respective column moment factors you have to identify from the table as shown now. Okay, as I explained, you have to identify like this, and you have to sum all those values. You have to take out those values and you have to add all those values. That will gives you the sigma c. Okay, so by applying or by substituting all the values what you have calculated, so you will get a total column moments for each story. Total column moments for each story. So now we will see how to take all those values, right? So first consider top story in this problem. Top story, right? So top story, I am assuming top story as AT. AT means total column moments for top story. T means top story. Okay, so that is equal to h into small h divided by sigma c. So what is the top story capital H value? Just now I explained. So this is 12 kilonewton. And what is small h value? 3 meters. So now sigma c value you have to calculate. What is sigma c value, ma? So see, what are the columns that are there? So AE, EA, BF, FB. Next CG, GC, CG. Okay, so CG, CG, and GC, GC value. This is GC, right? Next in the next column, DH, HD, DH. Where is DH? So this is HD value, and DH value is this. This is DH value. So like this, you have to identify. Now you have to write here. Okay. So here you will get a C column moment factor. So CAB. Okay. Column moment factor. So here column moment factor, you have to write capital C. You have to write capital C, right? C AE plus CEA plus second column CBF plus CFB, CBF plus CFB. Okay, capital C, these are capital C. Already we used small c, that's why you need to use here capital C for column moment factors. So next column CGGC, C CCG plus CGC plus, and last column is CDHHD, CDH plus CHD. Now write all the values. Okay, 0.971, A is 0.917, 0.917 plus F EA value 0.833 plus 1 point, this is 1.984, and plus 1.826 plus FCG value. FCG is 2.192 plus 2.05 plus 1.133 1.133 plus 1.067 1.067. So now in this substitute all the values. AT is equal to capital H is 12 into 3 divided by. Somebody simplify this value and tell me what is sigma C value? How much? Sigma C value. No one? Karthik, A1. Karthik, A1.
Sir, 12.199.
Yeah, 12.199. So approximately you will get 80 is 3.00. 80 value. Total column moments for top story. Total column moments for top story is approximately you will get 3. Okay, next. Now you have to calculate column moments. Column moments. Okay, so column moments is equal to total column moment, total column moment into column moment factor. Column moment factor. Okay, so if you want to calculate a particular column moment, so total column moment what you calculated into that column moment factor you have to multiply. You have to multiply with that column moment factor. For example, I wanted to calculate MAE. What is the moment in AE? So total column moment factor is 3 into CAB. This is AE, not AB. MAE, I want to calculate a column moment factor of AE. So that is 3 into C, capital C AE, column moment factor of that particular column. So 3 into what is column moment factor of that particular column? 0.917. So you will get 2.751 kilonewton meter. Okay. So similarly, MEA, okay, MEA is 3 into CEA, column moment factor. So please identify the difference. Okay, so column moment factor is different than the column factor. Column moment factor is different than the column factor. Beam gutter moment factor is different than the gutter factor, right? So this is capital C, that is small c. So 3 into, okay, so this is 0.833, 2.499 kilonewton meter. Next, MBF is equal to 3 into CBF. So 3 into CBF is 1.984. Okay. So I think this is 5.952 kilonewton meter. Similarly, MFB, that is equal to 3 into CFB. Okay. So 3 into 1.826. Similarly, M, please calculate. I will ask randomly, they have to tell the answers. Take the calculator, please calculate these values. MCG is equal to 3 into, I will mark those who will not respond. Those who are not having calculator also, they can leave. I will ask randomly, those who have not respond, I will mark absent for them, though they have present. Okay, so MCG is equal to CCG, that is equal to 3 into, what is CCG value? 2.192. MGC is equal to 3 into CGC, that is 3 into 2.05. MDH is equal to 3 into CDH. Okay, so 3 into 1.133. Similarly, MHD is equal to 3 into CHD. So 3 into 1.067. Okay, 1.067. Nikat 109.
Yes, sir.
You are not seeing the video.
No, sir, I'm watching, sir.
But here,
Sir, my system doesn't have any web camera, sir, so it's not showing like that.
okay. You please tell me the MFB value.
It's 5.478, sir.
5.478. Okay, thank you. Kilonewton meter. C1, Munawar.
Yes, sir.
You please tell me CG value. MCG
6.576, sir.
6.576. Thank you. One B9. Sri Harsha.
Yes, sir.
You please tell me
6.15, sir.
6.15
15 kilonewton meter.
kilonewton. Okay, meter. And Sandeep B0. Sandeep,
Yes, sir.
you please tell me DH value.
3.39.
399 kilonewton meter. And Rohit A2. Rohit,
Sir.
you please tell me HD value.
Hello.
You please tell me HD value. MHD.
3.201.
3.201 kilonewton meter. So like this, you have to find out the column moments. You have to find out the column moment. Now the top story is completed. only top story is completed. So first what you have to do, first you have to find total column moments for each story. Okay, so if you consider top story, you have to find total column moments for top story. So after calculation of the total moment for top story or each story, then you have to individually calculate the column moments. You have to identify the columns what are there in that story. So you have to calculate the individual column moments like this using this relation. Okay, so next bottom story. Consider bottom story. Bottom story, right? So now bottom story I am considering AB. AB is bottom story. Total moment column moments for bottom story. Okay. So here also capital H into H divided by so sigma C formula. So first capital H is total horizontal force above the story what you considered. So you have 12 kilonewton plus 24 kilonewton. So total 36 kilonewton horizontal force is there above this story, and H is equal to height of the story, that is 4 meters, and the sigma C value you have to calculate. So before that, please identify what are the columns that are there. Okay, what are the columns that are there? So here I will take out another color here. So what are the columns that are there in the bottom story? Bottom story EIIE, EIIE, right? So EI, this is EI, and IE, there is IE, so this is IE. Next, okay, FJ, here FJ, and JF is here, JF is here. Next is see GK, KG, GK is here, and KG is here, KG is here. Next, HL, LH. So LH is here, LH is here, HL, HL is here. So you have to write all these values, right? So here sigma C will be 1 plus 1.250 plus, or else you write here like this for better understanding. So here you have to write C, capital C. Please remember this is capital C EI plus capital C IE plus another column CFJ plus CJF plus another column CGK, GK plus CKG plus another column CHL plus CLH. So already I marked those values in the table. So 1, okay, 1.1, okay, 1.25, all those values you have to write here. So 1 plus 1.25 plus 2.112 plus 2.556 plus 2.272 plus 2.636 plus 1.167 plus 1.333. Okay, this is sigma C value. Please calculate. I'll ask randomly. Manisha B2. You have to tell.
Yes, sir. 1
sigma.
minute, sir. I will calculate.
You calculate and tell me, ma. And Rashmita, you took
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm doing.
after that you have to tell AB value.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so capital H is 36 into 4 divided by, she will tell sigma C value, I will write here, after that you calculate and tell.
Sir, 14.326.
14.326.
$10.05.
Yeah, 10.05 kilonewton meter. No. Kilonewton meter. This is the total moment. Now, as we calculated for top story, here also for all columns you have to calculate. Okay. Now column moments. Next is column moments. Column moments. Okay, so MEI is equal to, so 10.05 into CEI, that is equal to 10.05 into 1. So 10.05 kilonewton meter. MIE is equal to 10.05 into CIE. So 10.05 into 1.25. 1.25. MFJ is equal to 10.05 into CFJ. So 10.05 into CFJ value 2.112. Similarly, MJF, so 10.05 into CJF, so 10.05 into 2.556. GK is equal to 10.05 into CGK. Okay, do remember these are capital C's. CGK. So that is 10.05 into 2.272. MKG is equal to 10.05 into CKG. Right? 10.05 into 2.636. MHL is equal to 10.05 into CHL. Okay, so this is 10.05